So basically the college pays you.
Right.
They basically send you some sort of a data dump, I would
Right.
put it, right? And then you make accounts
Right.
for all the
students. Yeah.
right? And then you help them get jobs by offering placement, and you're doing internships as well as full-time opportunities.
Yes. We're doing internship and full-time, and also internship has made mandatory by AICTE, and in which, like, in every semester you have to do a internship, and then the last 6 months you have to dedicate it to the internship. That is where they do not have to increase their team, but can get a lot of opportunities through us.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. And then so besides the college, what other revenue streams do you have?
So we do have 3 revenue streams as of now. So first one is from the corporates. So corporates take a subscription or go for a pay-per hire plan. So essentially that helps them reduce a lot of expenses when it comes to the recruitment. So basically when you are going to a tier 1 college, you have a clear mindset. Even if you are flying to any part of the country, say supposedly you are sitting in Mumbai and you want to hire from IIT Delhi, you will fly there. You know that, at the end of the day, you will have 5 candidates who you will give an offer letter. But the game changes as soon as you jump from tier 1 to tier 2, 3, 4. Every Shiva, Parvati and any other college is exactly the same. You do not have that clarity, and we put that sense to that data. In the very beginning, so we started working with iProcess. So iProcess earlier was working with 18 different vendors to fulfill their fresher hiring requirement.
Okay.
We replaced those 18 vendors with just one platform named GetWork, and we brought down their hiring cost from 8,000 rupees to just 1,000 rupees per candidate.
Wow. And how did that happen?
So basically we do have already a pre-assessed data. So now the agents that they were working with, the 18 vendors that they were working with, it is a raw structure that they have. So like, they go for Excel sheets, they do the calling and all of that. But when GetWork takes the data, it is completely synchronized with all the colleges that are out there. We post an opportunity, then the applications start flowing in. Then we segregate them into the batches, like, okay, this batch is good for this location, this salary, and all of those.
Okay, so you're also doing a 1:1 matching with
1:1 matching as well, right? So it saves a lot of time for us, and that's why we are able to.
But are you doing this manually?
No. So we are not doing it manually. We are doing it from the technology perspective only. So we have written some ML algorithms, and that is how we are doing it right now.
Okay. Yeah. And then in between, they've also started something called GetWork Club.
Yes. So sorry, I was just coming to that. So GetWork Club is where we have the third revenue stream. So essentially, if you see it, that whenever you post a job, you get hundreds of applications. You end up hiring 10. 90% of them goes to dump, and which is actually the reality. So you have certain requirements. Now these students were struggling, wherein first of all, we started with the exposure. We gave a lot of opportunities, but these students were still not getting selected. So then we thought that, we have the data on each student. For example, I take Shubham. Shubham wants to become a Python developer with a 5 lakhs package at a company in Mumbai, but he's again and again failing. Wherein the reviews from the companies are coming that this part, the Django framework part in Python, is weak for Shubham. Okay. And that is where we are helping them through GetWork Club. Okay. So we are not a edtech company, but we are a platform, a marketplace where we are onboarding vendors who can actually suffice these requirements. Okay. There is a big difference in that. So edtech companies, how do they do is because that is their bread and butter, and nothing to nothing against anybody. But if somebody has made a Java course, then they will shove it through the throat. Like, you have to take it. They market on Instagram, Facebook and everywhere. But our point of view is that we understand the requirement of this candidate and fulfill that gap. And that is what GetWork Club is all about.
But how do you do this at such a scale?
Right.
You have how many students are on the platform today?
So we have more than 2 million, 20 lakh users already on the platform with GetWork.
20 lakh
users on the GetWork.
And that's very small compared to the fact that you said there's 1 crore people graduating every year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we have a long base to cover. We have just reached 1,500 colleges so far, and we have a long way to go.
Where are most of these colleges?
So these are segregated all across the country, but we do have major presence towards the north, and but some of the presence in the south state.